somebody here. What's up, Dean HD? Nice to see you, buddy. You over there with a boy right now? Voynich, Sethery. I don't know his last name. Voynich HD. His Voynich is Seth HD. High definition. I guess. You guys should do this song. Hey, I know what AI is. Hey, I know what AI is. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy. Yeah, the most realistic shit you're going to get, but it's still fake shit. Don't mistake it for being real. It's not alive. Teach it how to walk, how to talk, how to pick a lock, and how to read your mind. Teach it how to jump rope, how to cook dope, how to tell a joke, but it don't understand a punchline. Teach it how to repeat it, but can it keep a secret? I don't think so, it won't know why. It won't know why. Hey, I know what AI is. Hey, I know what AI is. It's an algorithmic gimmick, been given no limit. Goes all the way out, around, and then back in it. The official, artificial, digital idolatry. That's really all that it could be. To call it intelligent is intellectual dishonesty. You can teach how to play Tetris and chess and checkers and tic-tac-toe. Teach it how to look like it's teaching itself. Look at that shit go. Whoa. Teach it that there's nothing new that can be done. Nothing new that exists under the sun. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Goodbye to your privacy and your job. Say goodbye to your privacy and your job.
You like cheese?
Yes, I do. I do like cheese. Guitar with Mehedi. What's up? Very good evening to you. Actually, it's evening where I'm at, but this place is mighty big, this here earth. Could be morning somewhere else. I do agree. Whereabouts would you be? That would make you probably over in like, where would that be, I guess? UK somewhere or something? Or fucking India? Are you in India? Are you in India? Well, you had to Baghdad before you Bombay on the way. I had to Baghdad before I Bombay and Iran, India on the way. And you were rushing out the door 'cause European on the floor. I had to Baghdad before I Bombay and Iran, India on the way. And you were rushing out the door 'cause European on the floor. Had to Baghdad before I Bombay and Iran, India on the way. And you were rushing out the door 'cause European on the floor. It seems like a bad dream, but I assure you this is real. As real as it gets. Sorry, that's about all I got. All I got on that note. You were rushing out the door because European on the floor. You can make like a whole story out of all the names and places. Don't make me open a can of duh on your ass. I don't know what to do with America. It's like I am Erica Kirk, and I'm like all that anybody cares about now. I am Erica Kirk. I am Erica Kirk. She's like a clone of a clone of a clone, just a copy of a copy of a copy. One of her predecessors, one of her earlier models, her name was also Erica Kirk, actually. You can tell that it's Erica Kirk just by looking at her. They're identical. That's what a clone is. She was married to Claude Kirk of Florida. He was the governor of Florida back in the 1960s. He was married to one of her earlier prototypes. Her name was also Erica Kirk, spelled with a K. Most Ericas out there that you meet are going to spell their name Erica, but Erica, that's her. She's a copy of a copy of a clone of a clone. She's just the most recent model. We had one back in the 60s. She was married to the governor of Florida. See, they run with the elites because this is an elite type project. They don't just like, you don't get your own Erica Kirk. No. That's not how it works. So this one, she's like, running amok with all the mucks, all mucking. Because she's one of their little fucking prototypes, doing what she does. She's kind of creepy. Yeah, clones are creepy, man. They're not real people. They're just weird science projects. Look at Erica Kirk from the 60s. She looks identical to the Erica Kirk from the right now. And I'm sure if we can think of two just off the top of our heads here that are identical with the same name, well, I'm sure there's more. I mean, it's there's too many coincidences for it to be just random chance. They're identical. They spell their name identical. I mean, come on. They're like fucking running amok with the fucking bigwigs, the governor of Florida. And the way he met her too, if you read the story on it, I mean, it's just ridiculous. She's like this mysterious woman that nobody knows where she came from or some shit. It's like, come on, man. It's just a little bit too obvious. Sorry. And Charlie Kirk, well, obviously he's still alive. I mean, that you can't watch something on TV and then, and then be like, oh, well, that happened. No, dude. What you did is you watched something on TV. That's about all you saw, all you have. That's all you have to hold on to. That's all you can clutch. I saw it on the TV screen, and so I know it must be true. He was bleeding from his neck. I've seen better movies. Actors on the world stage. The world is a stage, and the stage is fucking flat. You've been circling around, coming full circle on a sound, on a ring that rings in a ring till it brings you back around, full circle on a sound. Oh, once upon a bent space and time, where you can curve in a straight line and put a dumb idea in your mind and you'll think it's true. You think that it's true, but you've been circling and circling around, coming full circle on a sound, on a ring that rings in a ring till it brings you back around, full circle on a sound. Oh, once upon a bent space and time, in a straight line, put a dumb idea in your mind and think it's true. You think that it's true, but you've been circling around, coming full circle on a sound, on a ring that rings in a ring till it brings you back around, full circle on a sound. And skipping to the beat of a redundant drum that comes in on the one and the offbeat to the continuum beat rips. It repeats and repeats and re-repeats, repeats and repeats and re-repeats, repeats and repeats and re-repeats. of each nuance interpreted in a response that is quite clever. You might see me say whatever, but I'm on my way to break the record. It's the best way to break a broken record. To a broken record. You might see me say whatever, but I'm on my way to break the record. It's the best way to break to a broken record. Down to a broken record. You might see me say whatever, but I'm on my way to break the record. Best way to break to a broken record. I'm taking a common conundrum that we're all under. Take a common conundrum that we're all under. Take this common conundrum that we're all under. Become someone to wonder. A common conundrum that we're all under. Take a common conundrum that we're all under. Become someone to wonder. When I'm done here, I wonder what I would have done here if I hadn't been someone to wonder. Coming full circle on a sound, on a ring that rings in a ring and it brings you back around. Come full circle on a sound. Come full circle on a sound, on a ring that rings in a ring and it brings you back around. Full circle on a sound. It all happens so fast. At first you laugh, next thing you know, everyone claps at the end of the show, and you're just supposed to know where your hands go. It all happens so fast. At first you laugh. It all happens so fast. At first you laugh. Next thing you know, everyone claps at the end of the show. You're just supposed to know where your hands go. Together you offer a round of applause. The full circle on a sound. It's a round of applause. Full circle on a sound. A full circle on a sound. Full circle on a sound. You've just been circling around. A full circle on a sound. You've been circling around. You're going full circle on a sound. Together you offer a round of applause. The sound of one man clapping is the same sound. Same sound. The sound of one man clapping is the same sound. It's just visually redefined. More like a straight line. More like a straight line. And you find later from a greater point of view that what looks like a straight line to you is a self-applied path that brings you right back in a worldwide attempt to see the end. But there ain't no end. There ain't no end. There ain't no beginning. There ain't no end and there ain't no beginning. There ain't no end. There ain't no beginning. There ain't no end. There ain't no beginning. Just a circling and circling around. A full circle on a sound. I fucked that up. Full circle on a sound. Whatever. Fuck, I sang that part already. Well, it came to kind of an abrupt ending. You just been... never mind. Forget all that. The end. You know, Papa was a rolling snowball. Wherever he lay, that was his home. He rolled away one cold day. He's out there rolling still down this here hill. The further he rolled, the bigger he got. And now he's gotten so big that he could not stop. Roll on, Papa. Woo. Papa was a rolling snowball. Wherever he lay, flat was his home. He rolled away one cold the front door, melted into a puddle on the floor. Then Mama came in and mopped his ass up. Oh, Papa, whoa, I'm snowball too, rolling after you. Wherever you lay flat is your home. Wherever you lay flat. Wherever he laid his hat flat was his home. Papa was a rolling snow cone. Papa was a rolling snow cone. Wherever he rolled, he'd sell them snow cones. Actually, my dad's, my aunt, her family used to be in the snow cone business because their sons were like, motocross rider, like ride dirt bikes and shit at these events. And they were always there, and they got it in their mind, we should make a snow cone machine. We should have a snow cone business. And they got into the snow cone business, and they would clean up. They'd make thousands of dollars on the weekend. I'd be like, damn, I was so jealous that they thought of that. What a good idea. And I think they finally retired the whole business, but they were cleaning up, dude. Snow cones are such low overhead, probably, really. You just buy a bunch of syrup, get a bunch of fucking municipal fucking fluoridated, fucking chlorinated crap fucking water and make a bunch of shaved ice. Get your toxic brain freeze. Right here, step right up, get yourself good and fluoridated. You can taste the chlorine in your snow cone. It's delicious. You know it's clean because you can taste the chlorine. Are you supposed to be drinking chlorine? Well, no, you're not supposed to be drinking fluoride either. But our government went ahead and medicated our water for us because they're so thoughtful. And they say that it's good for your teeth. Well, it's not really going on my teeth very much. It just passes over them really quick and then it goes down into my stomach. Is it good for my stomach? Well, no, it's poison. But, it makes your teeth good. Well, I should just soak my teeth in water all day then, I guess. Yeah. Because when you go to the dentist, they're like, don't swallow the fluoride treatment. When you spit all that toothpaste out, don't swallow fluoride. Okay, I won't. I'll just spit it all out. Get all that poison out of my mouth. Oh, but it's okay to drink it your whole life, though, huh? Because it passes over your teeth real quick. Well, I like the science behind that idea. That's really clever. Wow. It's almost like he had a bunch of toxic waste. He didn't know what to do with it, so he just put it in our water. Made up a story. Well, that's pretty smart. Now people are like, oh, I can't believe these anti-vaxxers, they want to take the fluoride out of the water now. What's next? What's wrong with them? Don't they want good teeth? Don't they believe story time? All of my friends came to see me last night. I was laying in my bed, dying. I was dying. All of my friends came to see me last night. I was laying in my bed, dying. Anyone know from Saint Angel says the weather down here is so fine, so fine, so fine. Just then just in the wind. The wind came squalling through the door. But who can the weather command? Who can the weather command? I just want to have a little peace to die, and a friend or two I love at hand. Poor me, poor me. Fever roll up, my fever roll up to 105. My fever roll up to 105. Roll on up, roll on up. Ain't gonna roll back down. Ain't gonna roll back down. One more day, I find myself alive. Tomorrow maybe go beneath the ground, beneath the ground. Tomorrow I maybe go beneath the ground. Poor me, poor me, poor me. You see here how everything leads up to this day. You see here how everything. Fuck, hold on a second. You see here how everything leads up to this day. And it's just like any other day that's ever been before. As the sun going up and down. might know, but the people just don't care. Yeah, the people might know. The people might know, but they just don't fucking care. The people might know, but they just don't care that a man like me, a man like me could be as poor as me. Poor me. The people might know. The people might know, but the people just don't care. The people know, but they don't care. I love you. That a man could be, as poor as me. Poor me. Poor me, poor me. Tell the people might know. The people might know, but the people just don't care. The people just don't care that a man could be as poor as me. Take a look at poor Dr. Bass. He's falling fast. Now let's go tune our guitar. 16 Alpha V, what's up, my friend? Palestine? Oh, well, I mean, it's such a tragedy. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know how anybody could really, it's not even really like an opinion kind of thing. It's more like, like, how come nobody's like, I don't know, what do we do to stop genocide from occurring like on our watch? I mean, it's really kind of it's one of those topics that a lot of normal people can't even approach because it's just so awful. And they like to shrug it off and be like, oh, it's just complicated. Well, yeah, not that complicated. I mean, for one thing, since when has vengeance been like an honorable thing? Like I don't remember that ever being something that was like, you need to be able to get revenge. You need to do that. You should be allowed to get revenge. Now, it's one thing to say, well, like, obviously an occupied people have a right to an armed resistance. Obviously, that just goes without saying. If somebody's occupying you without your permission, that's like war. So yeah, you have a right to armed resistance in that instance. So if you ever hear about the Palestinian people occupying Israeli territory, is that what you hear about? Nope. You hear it the other way around. Israel occupying Palestinian territory. And they make it sound like it's, like, oh, well, God said. That's a cheap shot. You can't just say that. That doesn't work. Well, we're like, the chosen people. Okay, so you're racist, and you're openly admitting it? Wow. Turns out Israel is fake. It's like the fakest place on earth. Israel is fake. Israel isn't real. I don't think it's really about reality, actually. Israel. It's not even spelled the same as real. It's Ra-El. Israel. Ra is like the sun god, right? Ray. Ray is my middle name. R-A-Y, though. R-A. Ra is the sun god, and then El is like electricity. The elite, the electric, the L, the electric eel, the E-L. The maritime law, everything in the maritime marine life, it's all electric bases. Like you got these lantern fish living The maritime law, that's all coming out of the water. I mean, where did all this ocean come from? Where did all this salt water? How did this all get here? Why am I talking about that? It's electric. It's so electric. There's like animals in the fucking ocean that have like blue blood because of the amount of copper in their blood turns their blood blue. It's highly conductive. They're like, it's like this electric realm. The El, Israel is the sun electric, is the sun God. El means, they refer to El. The El is like God, apparently, is the elite, electoral, maritime, fucking, whatever. It's all like marine biology we're talking about here. And like wordsmith, word magic. The sun is electric. I do believe that Ra is El, but I don't believe in Israel being like a place where people can go and say, well, we're like, God said we could be here, and so whoever's here already has to go. And that's just what God said. And so, fuck you, we're going to blow you up. And be like, how come you guys are resisting? It was October 7th. They've killed a bunch of people and raped and killed babies. And so what they did, they went and they killed a bunch of people and raped and killed babies, you know. So it's like they made up a story so they could get away with doing what they wanted to do, as far as I could tell. Because when you're an occupied people, you're not really concerned about like killing babies and raping people. No, you're just trying to get the fuck out of your like occupation situation. It's not a good one. I can't imagine being in that situation. People need to have empathy for the Palestinians. I mean, it's like if you don't, then you've been brainwashed basically, and I'm sorry, but maybe you should just try to do a little bit of research and like realize that there's a big fence that's been built around these poor people that are stuck inside under Israeli occupation. I mean, it's like, it's not pretty, dude. It's like the fucking, it's like the most dangerous place to be right now. Or, I mean, they're not, you can't even really be there now. It's just like a big pile of rubble and dead people. It's fucking sad. I don't know how anybody could have any other opinion about it, really. It's not really a matter of opinion. It's just like, you're either like just a twisted person or you're brainwashed or you're just some sadistic type of mentality. I mean, there's people that I know though. I mean, like Flatzoid, the Flatzoid channel, he'll defend Israel till the fucking till the cows come home. And he wants to say that, you know, if you're not defending Israel, that you're defending terrorists. And it's like, well, yeah, but I mean, not really. I don't consider it like I don't consider like armed resistance against your occupier to be like terrorism. That doesn't seem to fit the bill, really. I would say that's more just like the natural response, like a like a manly response or something like a I don't know, like a the type of response where you have some backbone and you're just like, I'm not gonna fucking allow this anymore. You know, I'm gonna go resist this occupation. I can tell there's something that needs to be done, and like they'll give their lives to do it. You know, that's when they start thinking, well, these people are terrorists. They'll give their lives to kill people. No, they want to fucking get out of their imprisonment. I don't know that Hamas necessarily had that intention. I think the Hamas is just controlled opposition, really, with a bunch of actual people that are genuine, probably that are pulled into it and are kind of duped on that note, unfortunately. I mean, it is kind of like a gang, you know, on one hand, but I think, you know, basically, you know, Netanyahu funding Hamas kind of had is what gave me the impression that it's controlled opposition because when you're paying the people that you're supposedly like defending yourself against, that doesn't really make any sense. I mean, if you're giving them large amounts of money, I mean, you can't make the argument that you're trying to like prevent them from attacking you by giving them money. For one thing, you're occupying, I mean, like the West Bank. I mean, the stuff that goes on over there, it's, I don't know how there can be a whole, I mean, I think it has a lot to do with just indoctrination. I mean, I think a lot of the people in Israel are just, I think there's a lot of people that are against what's going on. They've come around and they've figured out that it's actually a really bad scene, and they don't want any part in it. But they, you know, they grew up there, they were born there, or whatever. And it's like you can't really. I mean, you have to understand, have empathy for them too. I mean, people don't deserve to die. I mean, people that were like, it's become so embedded in like reality where it's like the original people that like had, I mean, there's new people that have been born into this situation that were grown educated to believe the other side is bad, and they both, it's like this long con that's going on. Do you know about the long con going on? It's a long con going on. Do you know about the long con? It's a long, 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 long ongoing con. Been going on and on for far too long. The con and senseless. Yes, they're gonna do senseless. Can't do senseless. They're gonna do senseless. Can't do senseless. Are your senses gone? The con runs on. Are your senses gone? The con runs on. The con runs on lies that the liars have laid. It runs on lies the liars have laid. They leave their layers and layers and layers of lies. Layers and layers of lies. Layers and layers and layers of lies to disguise the truth. But you can't hide truth forever. And you can't hide truth from me. Well, truth has protective layers, that's what they say. Truth has protective layers, you can peel away. The layers are the lies that the liars have laid. They leave their layers, layers, layers of lies. Truth has protective layers, that's what they say. Truth has protective layers you can peel away. The layers are the lies that the liars have laid. Layers and layers and layers of lies to disguise the truth. But you can't hide truth forever. You can't hide truth from me. Test it, you will see. You can put me to the test. You will see that I'm better than the rest. Yes, that's me. That's who I hope to be. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's who I am. Are you? I step down from your throne before you're thrown down from the steps. That's what could be coming next for you if you do. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's who I am. Are you? Do you know that what you're doing's fucking wrong? And it's the long con been going on. It's the long con going on. Well, your brain's wrecked. You're trying to cash a rain check to buy a ticket to a train wreck. You better get your brain checked. I expect it from you. I expect it from you. Like a one-eyed peg leg, one-eyed peg leg. Pirate with a parrot is parroting your narrative. Pirate with the parrot, parroting your narrative. I forget all the words of that. It used to be a lot faster. Like a one-eyed peg leg, one-eyed peg leg. Pirate with the parrot is parroting your narrative. I don't know, it's kind of stupid. I forget how it goes. Oh, my lighter. You got the reggae, my lighters. You got the reggae, my lighters. Woke up this morning. I had a funny, funny feeling. Later, Dominic. You have a reggae, my lighters. ever heard that song? I woke up this morning with a funny, funny feeling. And that feeling was an unusual feeling. I went to the doctor that morning. Said, doctor, got the funny, funny feeling. It's an unusual feeling. He said, son, I know what that is. My son, you have a reggae myelitis. It's a reggae myelitis. I don't know if that's how it goes, but it's kind of like that. It's Peter Tosh. It was an unusual feeling. Such a weird song. I love it though. You got a reggae myelitis. It's like this disease you get, you know, too much reggae. What's up, Justina? You listened to Peter Tosh before? You know what I'm talking about? Reggae myelitis. I think it's on like his like Bush Doctor album, or is it Bush Doctor? It's like the album. I think it's called Bush Doctor. We've got to legalize marijuana out there in Jamaica. Legalize it. Don't criticize it. Yeah?
Can you tell Brittany to make us some french fries, please?
Well, you could just put some in there and do it. You know how to do it, don't you?
No. Because I've never used that oven.
Well, sure, you know. Well, you know how to do it in yours upstairs.
That oven's different.
Well, just go do it in yours upstairs.
Nah.
Come on, man.
Brittany? What? Can you help us?
Help you do what?
We're trying to make french fries.
They're trying to do something they know how to do. Why don't you?
Dad, shut up.
Well, I'm just saying you could do it on your little air fryer upstairs. You know how to use it. I'm just saying, you know.
Mm.
Okay, whatever. I mean, if you really don't want to do it, I mean.
Eat.
Can you close the door though?
Yeah, sure, I got it.
Thanks, Levi. Hey!
Can you hit me up?
Oh, it's kind of wet and muddy.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. You got the reggae myelitis. No, what was that? Legalize it, and I will advertise it. Ants love it. Fowls eat it. Goats love to play with it. So you got to legalize it. Those are the lyrics, for real. Peter Tosh was a weird guy. He was alright. Bob Marley was a lot more prolific. I mean, I think Peter Tosh was kind of like, he felt kind of burnt, you know. He was like, oh, well, Bob's obviously better than me. He felt like it was a competition or something. It kind of came out in his music. Although he did write some good stuff, though. I mean, but he was kind of bitter. You know? Kind
Brittany!
of fucked up.
Brittany, can you help us?
Really? I'm sorry, babe.
Thank you.
But you know how to do it, though, right?
Dad!
Okay, sorry,
Can you
geez.
make some better? That's why I'm asking.
I understand. Having Brittany's help is always is a much more desirable
Okay.
situation.
Dad, wait. Let me
She
turn
knows
it
what
to you
she's
real
doing.
quick.
Close the door, please.
Yeah.
You got to reggae my lights. Okay, that's enough, Peter Tosh. Old pirates, yes, they rabbi. So all died to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took out from the bottomless pit. My hand, I don't know how to sing that. My hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. For wilderness and generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs. These songs of freedom, all I ever had, the redemption songs. These songs of freedom. Emancipate yourselves from Israel slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. And no fear for atomic energy. And nothing can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets? While we stand beside them. Some say it's just a part of it. We gotta fulfill it. Oh, you love to sing these songs of freedom. It's all I ever had. A redemption song. All I ever have. These songs of freedom. Emancipate yourselves from Israel slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. None of them can stop the time. How long can I sing this? How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand beside and look? I love you.
I love you.
I like Bob Marley's song. Check in the real situation. Check it out, check it out. Nation fight against the nation. Where did it all begin? Whoa, whoa. Where will it end? Well, it seems like a total destruction, the only solution. This song is so funny. It seems like a total destruction, the only solution. Doom, 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 doom. Check in the real situation, check it out. Nation fight against a nation. Check in the real situation. Such a cool song. He's all like happy though. He's like, total destruction, the only solution. I guess you gotta sort of pitch it like that. I mean, if you're all like it gets kind of lost in the sauce when you're doing like some yodeling or total destruction, the only solution. It just kind of gets lost. You forget, you lose the plot in that kind of music. It's just too thrash all the time. It's just like, it's just one mood. I guess reggae is kind of like that too, but you can have different moods with reggae. I mean, heavy metal is all just like raw aggression. It's not very, there's not a whole lot of estrogen going on there. I used to go in the mosh pit, and I had really long dreadlocks, and people would pull on my hair. I always thought that was such a cheap shot. Why would you do that to somebody? Make them fall over. It's fucked up. They pulled my hair out, and I'm bald today. That's how it goes. you're living on your toes. Well, you can't ignore what is happening anymore. No, you really just can't ignore it anymore. All of these people we see, all the stand-ins and NPCs, they're all coming around. They're gonna you gotta earn your crown. Wake up. Gotta start giving a fuck. Too many people walking around with tombstones in their eyes, believing all these lies. It's a real bad scene. Can't go on for very much longer, no. It's something people just really can't ignore anymore. It's right outside your door, and it's a silent type of war. It's a war on your mind, and a war on your body, and a war on your very soul. It's a war that is older than time, goes back all the way to the very first day when you let that evil enter the garden, and now it's like a slithering serpent. It moves on a sliding scale. It comes sneaking in, but goodness will prevail if we have to set sail, like in the days of Noah. We will rise above, rise to the occasion. We know with God in our heart, we can't be defeated. Evil always loses in the end. It doesn't matter when, it only matters that it will. But you need to be engaged. You gotta see it for what it is, and seize the day before it gets too late. It's gonna be now or never pretty soon. You'll be hard-pressed to find peace of mind you used to know is all long gone. We've been just hanging on to a dream that has seen its day. You just can't ignore what is happening anymore. You can't ignore. It's an elephant in the room. It's consumed you. You just won't mention. It's your fears that manifested your nemesis. You have not yet addressed what you have manifested. It's your nemesis. Your fears have brought forth. You have not addressed yet this fear that you manifested has brought you to your nemesis. gonna dress the elephant in the room. The elephant you manifested with your fears. It's just a nemesis that you must address before it gets too late. Before it gets too late. You don't wanna wait until then. You don't wanna feel the weight of that elephant's ass on your back. I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt. Ow, son of a bitch! Oh, that hurt. Oh, God. The pain. Oh. Damn. That was brutal. Is brutal. It still hurts. Oh my God. Right on my brow, right there. It's kind of bruised. Just gave myself a black eye. This is the part where you smoke them if you got them. That lighter don't work. That dog don't hunt. You guys got anything interesting going on in here? My eyebrow hurts. Hey, do it. Emotional support. What are you talking about? 16 Alpha V? Am I muted or something? No, I'm not muted. Ah, my eye. I need some emotional support. And that shit hurts like a bitch, dude. I guess you guys aren't very talkative today. I'm never talkative. I think I just make people they just sit there and they're like, what? I don't know what to say to this man. He behaves in such a strange, peculiar way. Oh, cool, my phone's charged. Whew. I still, one of these days, I just want to talk to, like, a person who has a big audience, and they're like, people who might want to just talk or think about the flat earth conversation. Maybe people like, it would be so cool if I could talk to, like, Smarter Everyday channel or something. Smarter Everyday channel would be really great, because, like, what I want that fucking guy to do, because Smarter Everyday, he's got a YouTube channel, and he's got, like, a dad who works for NASA. He's like, he's one of these guys. And the Smarter Everyday guy is the guy that, like, Bart Sabrell was using some of his material when he was debunking the moon landing recently. And he's the guy that was, like, talking about how NASA got the moon with, with the Saturn V, and now we're talking like we're gonna need like 24 refuelings or whatever. He was calling them out on their bullshit, right? And so it's like, well, so if the guy has the ability to call out NASA like that, I mean, it was like a huge thing that he did. It was a huge deal. He was like speaking at the NASA. He made a presentation because he's like an engineer. He's like, you guys, your rocket science is all fucking shoddy, and he was like trying to school him, and like just basically posing the question of like, why could you guys do it in the 60s, but you can't do it now, kind of thing, And like he made a big stink about it, and and he's got his videos up on his channel, the YouTube channel, and I've been like trolling that guy ever since I discovered him. I mean, he doesn't respond to my comments, and I've seen him respond to other people's comments, and whenever I see that he's responding, I try to get in his ear, and what I say to him is like, dude, what you need to do now is go ask NASA to demonstrate one of their fancy spacesuits in a vacuum chamber. And I'm just like, I'm waiting, like, if he's going to be critical of NASA, well, that's his next That's his next bit right there. I mean, if he wants to make good content, criticizing NASA, well then let's go. I'm right there with you, buddy. If he has like, if he's in their ear and he can make a big presentation like he did that time, like Bart Sabro was using his presentation that he made for NASA about their shoddy rocket science that he wanted to school them on, and he, and uh, and so if he can make that big of a stink, with NASA people, like, well, now we got to get in his ear and be like, well, dude, if you're for real, man, if you're not just some poser, which I would like to think that you're not, but I'm pretty sure you probably are, and like you're just part of the whole system, but like because you're just pushing that it's real still. But like if you're genuine, then you should genuinely want to see one of these fancy spacesuits work in a vacuum chamber that's going to resemble like the moon's near vacuum. You should want to see how well they work in these situations because that's where they're going to be sending people. Shouldn't you test the equipment first? Because I don't think you're going to be able to find any evidence that these spacesuits have been tested in the near vacuum they're going to be traveling to in them. And if you can't find that, that should raise some eyebrows, kind of like how you raised your eyebrows at the amount of rockets that are going to be needed to get to the moon now, when we used to be able to do it with just Saturn V. That was it. And he made a big stink about it. Well, if you're going to be making big stinks, well, here's another thing to make a big stink about. How come we don't have any evidence of these fancy spacesuits ever being tested in this situation other than on the moon? We didn't see them like make sure they were going to work before they got there. We didn't see any evidence of them ever taking a spacesuit in a vacuum chamber that resembles what the moon's lack of atmosphere is going to be like. They don't fucking, they kind of off as being, it's like they want you to think that they can just have air to spare and everything's working just fine, and there's no issues with that. They're going to be breathing the whole time. 6 days, 3 guys in a spaceship. They left the atmosphere behind for 6 days, and they have plenty of air to spare, and their spacesuits work perfectly in a vacuum, and nobody's going to die or like there's no problems. It's just a piece of cake. It's like Star Wars, like you just go get on your spaceship and you go fly to the place, and you get there and you do your thing and you come home. It's just like, we need you, Luke. Oh, well, I'm gonna leave the planet and go up in space and like fight bad guys. It's like it's no thing. It's just like something that people do. But I have half a mind to say that it's not like that. And it's like if you really did invent a spacesuit that can protect you from the near vacuum and the temperatures that are like twice as extreme as the most extreme temperature that we can find on Earth. It's like twice that. I mean, it's like 250 degrees at the most, like the highest, and then negative 250. It's like a range of extreme temperatures that I don't know if there's material that exists that can actually survive something like that, much less stay pressurized. And I don't think so, man. I think if you put a person in a fancy dancy spacesuit and you stick them in a vacuum chamber, you're going to wish that you hadn't. And they'll wish that you didn't, because it's not going to end good. And I don't know why he just ignores my question. And I think it's because he's just a big fake phony poser trying to, make it seem like people are like holding NASA to, holding their feet to the flame and making sure that they do what they have to do to go to space. And he's not even trying to cast any doubt on all that shit. His cosmology is all, it's all like, he hasn't even said anything about the flat Earth. And that's why I think he's probably fake, because he's not acknowledging this huge like thing that's happening. It's not a movement necessarily. It's just people realizing that space is fake. It's like fucking, it's kind of an important conversation going on. And, people that just try to brush it off all casually, it makes me think that those guys are like part of the deception, You're not even gonna like acknowledge the conversation taking place. Yeah, I mean, the moon landing videos are just pathetic. I mean, I want to see somebody defend that limb. I mean, how could you defend that? I'd hate to have to be the guy I have to defend that's real, like the legitimacy of that. It looks like it's made of construction paper and fucking curtain rods. Ah, my eye still hurts, man. It's such a load of crap. I mean, it's mankind's most embarrassing achievement by far. Mm. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my dinner. Love you guys.